Pranay, let's understand what's happening in Bangladesh, because at this point, while Sheikh Hasina recently has given a statement on how the current government is setting horrifying precedents, the question still remains to be why such atrocities against Hindus and minority groups in Bangladesh. If indeed Amrit Mandal was a wanted criminal, why not take legal steps against him and deal with the matter legally instead of lynching, instead of a mob lynching case yet again in just a week's time after the incident that took place with Deepu Chandra?
Absolutely right, Sriya. And what is happening in Bangladesh clearly shows that the interim government led by Muhammad Yunus is losing their control on the law and order situation of Bangladesh. Because not only the cases of Deepu Chandra and Amrit Mandal, the general, context and in the general, trends of law and order situation in Bangladesh has deteriorated in last 1.5 years. And we have seen, the vandalism, the mob violence, the rise of radical Islamist and jihadist elements in Bangladesh. So definitely these are the worrying trends in Bangladesh. And what has happened, despite all the assurances given by Muhammad Yunus, his government, that they are all for protection of the minorities. But the incident of Deepu Chandra, the failure of the police authorities to protect that life, and now the case of Mandal, this clearly shows that even if he was a criminal, then there should be been legal steps. If there was a lookout notice against him, how did police authorities fail to protect the life of an individual, of a citizen, and why did they allow the mob to lynch that guy and to that lynching leading to his death? So clearly shows that there is a deteriorating situation in Bangladesh, and unfortunately the worrying trend is that the way elections are approaching, the trends of violence have gone up. We are looking at a fresh spell of violence in Bangladesh, and in fact, if you've heard Tarique Rahman, the BNP leader, he has also expressed concern on the recent incidents while he was addressing yesterday, and he said, that Bangladesh belongs to everyone. Now, let us see that if he has come with a plan, then how he will be able to deliver. But that the larger trend it remains a cause of concern, and cause of concern for India as well. Because India shares a long border with Bangladesh, and we have deep ties with Bangladesh, and whatever happens in Bangladesh has its own repercussions and its impact on India as well. So definitely, if the minority community, including Hindus, Christians, Buddhists, if they are facing hardships and difficult conditions in Bangladesh, this is for the Bangladesh interim government, so-called liberal leaders, to show to the world that they are delivering on their promises. How and in the recent past, what we have seen is the failure of that interim government to deliver on their promise to protect.
Absolutely. It is definitely a failure that we see on the part of the interim government when we speak of law and order situation in Bangladesh at this given point. Pranay, thank you for putting it into perspective for our viewers. In fact, viewers, let us take you through this particular report now, wherein former Bangladesh Prime Minister Khaleda Zia's son, Tarique Rahman, on the same day also landed